What is up, people? MrFalliorsLife here again, bringing you another episode. That's the gaming. Another video. So this is my first episode of a new series that I will do every so often when something weird or odd or awesome happens, and that is a tale of the tale of a delivery driver. I think that's what I'm going to call it, but we'll see. This is episode 1, and I will explain my most frustrating one, which was yesterday. Now, yesterday, there was, I think it was 15 minutes away or 20 minutes away, right? And it was an apartment complex, right? I knew that ahead of time. And so, put it in the GPS, get there, and their number was 1,203. I get there, and the very first number was apartments 100 to something. Then the next building is 200, 300, 400, and I get all the way to the end, and the last building is 1,000. Again, his is 1,203. But it ends at 1,000 before it goes back out to the road. So I call him, and he tells me that he knows the GPS does that all the time. People have to call him all the time because of it. Basically, this apartment complex is on two roads. There's that side, and then on the other side of the road is a whole other section to the complex, right? So he tells me how to get, where it is and where to turn in and stuff. Okay. And so, I follow what he says. I get there, and this time it's a gate, and it won't open for me because you need a gate code. So I have to call him. I have to pull over to the side. There's 2 parking spaces by the gate, so I'm assuming they've had problems like that before because the people that they were going to visit or whatever never gave them the code. So I had to call them back, which if you're going to call to have something delivered and you live in an area that requires a code, please give the code the very first time before you hang up after you order the food, instead, to make things easier on everybody so the guy doesn't have to call you and all that. And pull over and then call you and then back out and then go back to it and then put it in, Okay, so I have to call him back. He gives me the code, and then he tells me, once you go in, park anywhere at the front and then walk over until you see a dumpster. Then you turn right and you follow that path, and his apartment's there. Okay? So I start backing out, but there's a car there already because they're gonna go in, and they put in the pin or whatever it was, and the gate opens. I back out, the gate's still open, so I could just drive in. I didn't even need the code because somebody already put it in, and the gate stayed open for longer than the sign says that it usually does, so I didn't even need to put in a code. And so I pull in, and I park at the start, like he said, and I get out. The very first building is number 1,300. Again, his is 1,203. Then I keep going, 1,400, 1,500. But I still trust what he said. Went to the dumpster, and to the right of the dumpster is fence. Behind the fence is just a drop-off where water goes. Whenever it rains and stuff, all the water goes there. So there's no way to get there, and there's also no building or anything that way anyway. So I'm thinking, what the hell? Was he talking about a different dumpster? I don't know. So I get back in the car, and I keep driving to see if there's any other dumpster. I think there was one more, again, fence on the right side of the dumpster, so I didn't know what to do. So I get to the end, and, you know, like, I pull out, and I'm like, maybe there's a different part of the complex. Since the first one ended at 1,000, second one started at 1,300. Maybe there's a different part to it. Maybe I pulled into the wrong part. Maybe there's a second one on that same side of the street. So I go down the road, I leave, and I go down the road, and I don't see anything else. There's only one on one side, one on the other. The one on one side I already know goes from 100 to 1,000. The one on the other side starts with 1,300. Okay, so I go back to the 1,301, and I park. I park at the fence, call him back, third time now. And I ask him, I said, do I have the right one? Because this one starts at 1,300 and keeps going 1,400 and stuff. And then he's like, I don't know. He didn't even know what building number was next to him. So he went outside of his apartment complex, and he said that he's going to go to the front gate to see what building is there. And then he starts going to the front gate of his place, and he sees me, and he's waving at me like this. So I was right that was the right place. So then I back out, go back in, park, give him the pizza. Then I ask him, just in case you call again, can you please show me where your building is so I don't get confused like that next time? So he's like, oh yeah, sure. So I'm walking with him to it, and we go to the dumpster, and he's like, see? The dumpster is on the right. Then you follow the path in between these two apartments on the left. Follow the path there behind the apartments, and then there's my apartment 1,200. He never said the word left at all. All he said was the dumpster and then the path to the right of the dumpster. He never said the dumpster's on the right and then follow the path to the left at all. 30 minutes after I got there, it took me 30 minutes through all of that bullshit before he finally got his pizza. So you count the 20 minutes it took to get there, then the 30 minutes to find the guy because GPS took me to the wrong place, and then he gave me right directions to get there, but then he gave me wrong directions to actually walk to his apartment. So it took in total 50 minutes, not including how long it takes to actually make the food, for him to get his pizza. After leaving the pizza place, 50 minutes to get to him. All because GPS and then him. Wow, and I was so frustrated after that, because in total, because it's another 20 minutes back, an hour and 10 minutes for one delivery. You can't do that. You can't do that in this type of deal. But I mean, it was out of my control. I mean, I guess I could have went to the left and stuff, but I figured that was just going to waste time because that's not what he said, so I'm probably in the wrong spot. But nope. Plus, why the hell would the apartments go 1,003, 4, 5, 6, and then behind 1,600 and 700 is apartment 1,200? Why? But now I know for next time, just in case. And that was my first episode of A Tale of a Delivery Driver. If you would like more, please let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. If you would like more of this series, let me know, because I probably will never run out as long as I do this. I already had a couple today, and I was going to say it, but it's so late now. I'm going to have to wait till my day off so I can really get into it. Hopefully I don't forget. I don't think I will. But anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.